Howdy howdy, this is TPot on Mordrum. So I was doing a little bit of exploring at the islands near my base and found a nice little spot here, which happens to dig down to a ravine that also seems to have an abandoned mineshaft in it. So I thought I'd do a little bit of exploring while I was here, so we're going to go ahead and get a little water stream down here. This will allow me to get down. So we will see. Extends pretty deep down there. I believe it. Let's go down to the side, see how far it does. So I'm going to go ahead and come down over here. Lots of lava, and I'll have a nice way up as long as I remember this way. There we go. And we're off. So we're going to go ahead and do a little exploring here. I am a little short on torches though, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful. I may have to just get some wood and make an impromptu oven here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this iron. It's nice to get some resources here. So I have just completed my second week of teaching high school, and it's been quite an interesting time. I have a wonderful group of students. They're very studious and they pay attention to my class. Of course, I have pretty good classes as well. So I really can't complain. Life has been good to me so far. And right now my son is having a sleepover with his cousin. So the little boy might be rushing into the room as we speak. So we will see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an oven here. I didn't want that to be private. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and store some of these half slabs in here because I really don't have a good use for half slabs here. So actually, this is not going to help me at all, because what I need is coal. Let's go ahead and put that there. Might as well, come on, put a little block there to stop the water. Here's some nice coal so I can get some torches going. So I'm going to have to get some wood as well, because I just don't have much of anything. I wasn't anticipating an adventure here, but just worked out. I was just going to get some more supplies, try and get some more wool and other things, and an adventure broke out. So please join me for the ride. That's enough torches to keep going for a while. I'm going to get some more coal here because you never know when it might come up. In other news, I've been working on my house. Unfortunately, thought I was recording and I wasn't recording. So I've got a kitchen that I've done quite a bit of work on, but wasn't recorded. So hopefully after the end of this little journey I will show you some of the stuff that we've done in our house. In the meantime though, we're going to have a nice little exploring here. I'm hoping that I find some chests would be nice. I'm also hoping I can find a spider spawner, and I'll tell y'all why when we get there. So also this week, some things have happened in Minecraft. Earlier this week, because I'm recording this on September 5th, Minecraft 1.8 came out earlier this week. And although I have not had a chance to really go exploring with it, I'm really looking forward to it. We're not going to see 1.8 on this server for a while, and that's because of some other piece of news that's come out. Apparently, one of the programmers for Bucket, or one of the ex-programmers for Bucket, has filed a DMCA takedown on the Bucket website, and as a result, it's just not being updated, or at least the updates are not as downloadable as they have been in the past. So that's interesting. I'm wondering if someone else has already been here. Yeah, well, that certainly is going to make things nicely lit. So let's keep looking around here. So this is a Bucket server. Almost all of the plugins that are on here are Bucket plugins, and so that means that we may have to wait a while for 1.8 related events to occur on here. So as of now, we're currently on 1.7.10 for the current server. So even though 1.8 came out this week, we're probably not going to see 1.8 related material in the foreseeable future, which is sad, but yeah, we will make do. And of course, there are plenty of videos out there that satisfy those 1.8 junkies that really need to see the latest and greatest. I'm just trying to put on something that's a little bit different. So it looks like I've gotten away from the mineshaft. I'm going to have to go back as soon as I get this iron. I'm a couple of hundred blocks away, so it's not like I'm really close to my base here. I'm relatively close, and if dangerous situation occurs, I certainly could type the home command. Something jump over here, I thought I saw something flicker. It may have just been an artifact. That always gets me, the lighting glitches. That's one of the things that's supposed to be fixed in 1.8, so hopefully it is. Ah, gold. Always nice to find gold in these thar hills. So as I mentioned, I was looking for stuff. I got some wool, I got some flowers for the house, because I really don't have bone meal right now. And so I'm just making do with what I've got and trying to make my house a nice corner of the world to live. Nothing exciting there. Okay, running a little low on torches, so I'm going to gather some more. I've been gathering a bit of wood as I've gone through, so I should be able to get some more torches. That's enough for now. Got a sheep's head while I was trying to get some sheeps. I do need a couple of rails, and I'll explain what that is when I get back to my base. But I do need a couple of rails. I probably just don't need them on my hot bar. So let's go ahead and put some cobblestone here. Anything else exciting happening? There's been a little bit more action on the server. Earlier today there were 7 people on. I think we're down to 2. I think both of them are AFK right now. I don't think I've seen much in the chat log for a while. But, you know, we're making do with life. Living the American dream and all that other grandiose stuff. What's down over here? Oh, just a lonesome torch. I think I was down here earlier. So I mean, I'm just kind of exploring this here. It's a pretty boring, pretty quiet area, but you know, it's always nice when something exciting does happen. Can we come up here? Oh, that's not a good thing. This makes me wonder why someone blocked that off. There's some dark area over here. I love these huge rooms. These are always a nice place to find some goodies. Come on, climb up. Get up. There we go. Nothing of import there. Looks like someone really had some fun going to town here. Can't tell if it's a part of something exciting or if someone just got bored and or ran out of torches and decided, you know what, I'm just not going to explore anymore. Of course, one of the things I like to do is to dig into these gravel veins, just because everyone leaves them alone. Everyone kind of ignores them because they think, oh, it's just too much work to work through. Especially going through other people's branch mining. If you find one of these patches of gravel, you can just dig through it really quick, especially with a full inventory like I've got here, and find exposed diamond and other stuff. So always nice to do that. Always nice to find some diamond. I found about 20 diamond in a branch mine near my new base, which I will show y'all in a bit. That's perfectly legit to go ahead and dig straight down, right? Especially if it gets you what you need or what you want. Okay, so we got some lava burning over there. Can I get behind here? This looks like it might be interesting. Just an iron vein. I mentioned earlier that I was really looking forward to finding a spider spawner down here, especially a cave spider spawner. I know that those can be dangerous, but one of the things that we have here is we're able to harvest spawners if we find them. So it's rather nice to just be walking around, then all of a sudden, you know, you've got a spawner, you can harvest it, and you can place it wherever you need to place it. So you get a chance to really develop a grinding area rather than just that's interesting. Is this exposed to the sun? What do I got here? Can I climb up this? It's interesting. A wall of wood. Oh, hello. And why are we lagging so? Always makes me wonder when we start. That's not good. Nope. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Always fun when things like that happen. Gotta remember, these things spawn in multiples. So, I'm just happy I'm alive. Let's nom on some bread before we die completely. See if I learned my lesson. That's interesting. Just wood walls, just kind of enclosing things. It's like someone just got bored of exploring and decided to close off stuff. Oh, that's uneventful. How about over here? Anything exciting? Anything glamorous? No? Hey! Aww. Someone's picked you clean. I think that might be something that we're going to see a pattern of down here, which is a little sad. So let's just do a little bit more exploring. Are you? Okay. I'm going to drop down here. Hey, Skelly. Hi, Skelly. Hi, Skelly. Nothing exciting? Any other Skellies hiding around here? I mean, y'all come in packs as well, don't y'all? Oh, the lag. Okay. Well, it's rather interesting that someone's gone through this cave and picked a lot of the stuff clean, but didn't get all the iron. So I'll take some of this iron. I guess we'll just explore the neighboring cave. What was this? Was this someone's lava pit that just came down? Well then. Anything else exciting? Anything else around here? So I feel like I'm the first explorer in this area, which is interesting. I am kind of high for anything good, so maybe we should start exploring in a more downwards direction. How about down here? That's my last torch, so let's get some more. Always nice to find these sinkholes, especially if they open up to anything of import. We're down at level 15 now. And so if I put a block there. Nope, that's relatively boring. So, I'm sorry, I thought this would be a little bit more exciting than it ended up being, so I think we're going to just finish gathering this coal vein and go back to our house, and I'll show you what we did. And that's our pick, so we have just one pick left. Usually when our tools start breaking, it's a good time to return to our life. And so I'm going to have to find a way to get up here without dying. Would appreciate not dying. There we are, back up to this level. And that's where we came down, I believe. So let's go ahead and come back later. We'll take care of this when we have a little less to do. And we're back at our house. So one of the things that I did is I replaced the wooden half slabs with stone half slabs. I figure that makes it look more like a nice polished staircase going up. Also, I decided to make this my permanent home, so I got all of the stuff from my old cave house and brought it up here. So there's the skeleton skull that we got in one of our first episodes. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at our kitchen. I've done quite a bit of work in here. One of the things I did is I finished the carpeting up here. And you'll also notice up here on my cabinets I've got handles on these, and on my oven I do too. So essentially what we've got here, let me go ahead and drop some of this stuff I don't need. My carpeting's there, okay. So what I did is I shift click and right click, and that puts the item frame on, and then I can put the carpet on the item frame, and then clicking on it, right clicking on it, rotates it. So if I put two of them together like that, that pair, then I can see these, they kind of look like cabinet doors. I did the same thing for my oven here, but with a piece of black carpet, and put it on the top so it looks like a pull-out oven. And I also put a bit of redstone rail on top to make it look like the burners on top of an oven. So that's something that I did here. Over here, I put some of my food in here. I've been harvesting my wheat, got eggs, the apples. I've been making quite a bit of bread, which is what I've been eating. And I put the remainder of my steak over here. And then over here above the stove, I have a whole bunch of sticks, which I'm using for kindling, because they're fairly cheap renewable resource here. So I've got I put 64 iron in there. We've already seen this table. Then of course I put a little plate there to make that door automatically open and shut. In here, this was my third level, my kind of open atrium. So I've got this thing. The spruce wood makes this look like a little bit like a leather wraparound couch with a little dining table. I've taken a couple of fence posts. I took a fence gate and some brown carpeting that I got from Brown Sheep. Took a half slab and a trapdoor, and made a nice little desk area here. And I've got another one of these couches and end tables here as well. I was trying to do something here with a little table by the patio door here. If I look downstairs, I can't quite see it, but I added some of the flowers down there that I've harvested. And I took I continued to make more fence posts, and I took the fence posts out, I should say, and replaced them with gates. So instead of just having this boring wall of fences, what I've actually done is I've got this nice, interesting, more open pattern. It's still an open pattern, still very safe. You can't walk through it. And then if we continue on, I haven't done anything with my bedroom area, except I had gotten 2 sheep's heads, and now I'm going to make a wither experiment here. So now I've got my bed area where I can couch sleep. Nice little chest here. I've got this set up, and it's locked, so I can keep stuff in here, any valuables that I have. And on the first floor, you may remember that I had a storage area as well. So let's go over there. In the storage area, I clean things up a bit. So I've got these interwoven chests. So I've got 2 trap chests here and a normal chest, 2 trap chests and a normal chest, 2 trap chests and a normal chest, bookended with some crafting tables and a little wooden plate so that the door will close behind me. And then outside, I've taken some of the sunflowers just to make a nice arrangement. I'm kind of blessed that it worked out this way, that they're facing the correct way so I can actually see them. So that's what I've done with the house. Oh, one other thing, back behind the staircase, remember I have this area that I was working on, so I've got this, and if I go down, 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 pardon the darkness, but as soon as I get down to a decent level, we'll start getting some light. And then down here is my branch mines. I had found, this is right here at the ocean level, and this was all gravel. So coming down here, I replaced the gravel with some of this cobblestone. Just did a little bit of exploring down here just to make sure everything was relatively safe. I would hate to die because of some random mobs flying around down here. But I can always hollow this out and kind of make this a storage area. Do need to get the rest of this iron because you can never have too much iron. You can always find a use for iron. I'm going to stick a torch in there just to keep mobs out. And then going down here, down to level 11, is where I've been doing my branch mining. So I've got some branch mines started over here. So we're getting established here. What I think we're going to do in the next episode, I'm still trying to come up with what I want to do with my bedroom area. So I'm going to leave that for a while, but I think it's going to be time to work on our fourth island. Our fourth island is going to be an island kind of over here-ish. Kind of off to the side so that we can do some enchanting and brewing and maybe even have a portal to the nether. What I've done for each of these docks is I've made sure there's a chest and a crafting bench, and I'm currently working on getting some grass over here. So the grass is slowly growing on this island. I've been growing some birch and some spruce, and we now have a complete grain farm in here. Sugar is growing nice, and down here I think I've been able to completely fill most of these little paddocks with sugar cane. But we're going to continue doing this. So now we have a plan for next time. Thank you for watching. This is TPot. I do appreciate your views, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.